Elon Musk criticized him as the business-as-usual choice for Treasury, but markets are cheering on routine. President-elect Donald Trump announced Scott Bessent is his pick for Treasury Secretary, ending an internal battle over the top economic post that some described as a knife fight. But there's a bullet point in Bessent's resume that has rubbed some on the right the wrong way. He is the former chief investment officer for liberal billionaire George Soros, once a partner at Soros Fund Management, and a major Democratic donor. Here he is with Vice President and presidential candidate Al Gore at a DNC fundraiser in the year 2000. He has since switched his donations to the right. In 2015, Bessent founded a hedge fund, Key Square Capital Management. Trump has described him as one of the most brilliant men on Wall Street, and the flattery is mutual.
I've been in the investment business 35 years, and Donald Trump is the most sophisticated leader on economics that I've met.
Bessent has not been a mainstay of Trump's inner circle like a lot of his other cabinet picks. Instead, the hedge fund manager reportedly won over the president-elect with his 3-3-3 plan. That is, cut the budget deficit to 3% of GDP by the final year of Trump's term. It's about 6% today. Boost GDP growth to 3%, but newsflash, it was already 3% in Q2 of this year, so keep it up. And get big oil to boost production by another 3 million barrels of crude per day. Bessent gets the Treasury nod as a deficit hawk just as the national debt crossed the $36 trillion mark. But he isn't just making his mark on budgets. Earlier this year, he was behind the controversial proposal to have Trump nominate a shadow Federal Reserve chair to undermine current chair Jerome Powell.
Trump could just nominate and confirm the next Fed chair after Jay Powell and just have this Fed chair go around and give all sorts of speeches and influence the markets in that way. That's very creative. I don't know if that will happen.
Bessent has since backed off that plan, and Powell's behind is firmly in his chair until 2026.
Some of the president-elect's advisors have suggested that you should resign. If he asked you to leave, would you go?
No.
Can you follow up on, do you think that legally you're not required to leave?
No.
A Treasury Secretary runner-up, former Fed Governor Kevin Warsh, has also been floated as the man to replace Powell as Fed chair when his term expires. As for Bessent, investors seem to like the moderate pick on Monday, the first trading day since the announcement. Stocks and bonds were up as analysts said investors preferred a more predictable choice. As for the guy he was supposedly in a knife fight with, last week Trump tapped billionaire Howard Lutnick for commerce instead.